Alright, so what I got here is some Tula ammo. It's steel cased. I got this ammo given to me. I typically won't buy it. But, you know, steel cased. The tip on this one, it's a hollow point. Now, I strongly would shy against using any Tula ammo as far as for hunting, other than for like maybe some varmints. But like any game animal, I would not use a 55 grain hollow point, at least not with a Tula bullet. Typically because the bimetal jackets are not notoriously known for actually expanding properly. So I got a 16-inch barrel and I got a 22-inch Savage Axis. We're going to fire these bullets through. We're going to do a 3-shot group each. And we're going to find out, does the barrel length matter as far as how much difference in velocity? Does the 16, the 22? So you'll know that, you know, not only what these things will group at, but, you know, how well what speed they're going at. Well, 3086 is what it registered last. So
this is about what it's supposed to be. It's actually a little hot. $29.71, that's where it's supposed to be. $29.39. $29.46. Actually, that probably shoots okay.
Alright, now, when I first bought this, I bought a box of this Tula to get it kind of zeroed in, and that was like 5 years ago now. And the problem is, the steel cases would expand, and the chamber was kind of tight, so they actually wouldn't eject. I'd have to use a cleaning rod to knock them out. And I made the mistake of actually using these to try to hunt a coyote. I ended up putting a hole through one side of the coyote, out the other side of the coyote, and the bullet never expanded. So, change the distance here, or change the length of the barrel here. So, this has got a 22-inch barrel, so we shall see how much this changes the bullet impact. Alright, let's see how this does. What the hell? 3,164. $3,128. $3,138. Alright, so after I came back from the range, I realized I didn't record the actual picking up of the target, you know, what they shot. Now, I shot these, the groups a couple times, and I just wasn't very impressed with what I was getting out of that Tula ammo. The velocity seemed relatively consistent. You know, you're coming in right under 3,000 feet per second out of the 16-inch barrel, and the other ones were coming in around 3,160 out of a 22-inch barrel. Now, the 22-inch barrel was a 1 in 9 twist. The AR was a 1 in 7 twist, Now, both of these rifles are proven rifles. I mean, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see that with Tula ammo, a lot of people have had issues. I mean, it is accurate enough, I will say that. But I wouldn't say it is accurate enough, in my opinion, for what I like to do. Basically, these targets were actually set up like this. Now, this is a load that I'll discuss later in a different video. This is actually the 63 grain semi-point, and they're blemished rounds. Okay, and as you can see, those blim rounds shot, relatively good. I actually screwed up on these two right here. That Savage will shoot typically a group like that with all 5 shots. Okay, this right here is what the AR shot, my 1-7 twist with the 63s. Over here, you'll see 1 shot here, 1 shot here, 1 shot here. That is from the 1-9 twist Savage. Now over here is the AR. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. As you can see, that is roughly a 2-inch group. And same thing goes for the 1-9 twist, is roughly a 2-inch group. Now, as far as bullet expansion, stuff like that, I got a block I'm going to be testing soon. I got a bunch of them stacked up. I got 63 semi-points somebody wants done. A couple other hunting ones that has to be done. But, it will be coming, okay? I will shoot the ballistic block with the 55 grain hollow point just to see exactly what that jacket will do. It's accurate enough for like small varmints, but I truly would much appreciate other ammos for any actual game hunting. But that's the velocities, that's the grouping from a relatively inexpensive ammo out of 2 reasonably priced rifles that do shoot very well. If you want to know any more about the rifles, ammo, setup that I'm using, range, whatnot, just put it down below, and I'll get to it if I can. I got a lot of tests coming up, and probably tomorrow I got another test going out, so we shall see what that one's going to be. I still owe a guy a 200-yard shot with the Savage because he wants to use it for hunting, so I plan on trying to do that one with an actual hunting bullet into the block to show him, what it is to hit a deer at that range. But this is the Tula test. It is what it is. I can try it again. We can see how the results are. But again, I don't buy this ammo for the Savage due to the fact it does get stuck in the chamber a couple times out of every box. At least in my experience, it has been. The ARs don't have no problem with that. The only problem I have with the ARs is it's just not, a 2-inch group at 100 yards is not my opinion of a good quality ammo to be using, unless it's just for target practice or whatnot.